Hello everyone, today is Tuesday, December 2nd, 2014, and making a return, Michelle Storrs and Kim Jones.
Hello.
Welcome back, Jonesy.
It's nice to be here.
It has been quite a while since we've seen you here in the Live at Matt Studios.
This is like a second home for me. I'm here all the time.
I know.
Michelle is one of our three rotating co-hosts.
Mm-hmm.
Heather Toohey and Courtney Neer.
Very good.
They were the top three, of our Video Blog Award.
Very good. So.
But it's nice to have you back.
It's nice to be here.
What's new, Jonesy? I haven't seen you since probably last spring. I think it was the last time you've been here.
I've been busy.
Busy?
Kids keep you busy.
I see you out walking all the time.
Yes, I've been trying to walk.
Keeping in shape. You look great.
Thank you. I've been trying.
It's hard when you have kids.
Oh, it is to fit anything in, isn't it? It is, Michelle. You're right.
Yeah, so we had a very nice week. Thanksgiving last week. It was also Matt's birthday last week.
Right. Happy birthday.
Thank you. I wanted to thank all of our Facebook audience out there for the overwhelming birthday messages.
Did your Facebook blow up?
Yes, it did. And it was Thanksgiving, and I was busy here at the house, trying to respond to everybody. A little overwhelming, but I tried to respond to each and every one of you, so thank you all very much for the birthday messages on the Facebook page, the Twitter, the Instagram. Please, it was all over. And I also want to say a very special thank you to Penny at Penny's Diner in Catskill. She bought me my breakfast on Sunday for my birthday.
Aww,
so thank you, Penny.
Nice.
That was very nice, yes. We had a very nice Thanksgiving here at the Live with Matt Studios. How about you ladies?
Did you cook?
I did.
You did?
For the first time in 5 years.
I did.
You did not.
Yes, I did.
But you don't cook. I've seen your fridge.
I was going to say.
We did Thanksgiving. We had it here in the Live with Matt Studios.
Okay.
I cooked the turkey.
Did somebody bring the turkey and you just put it into the oven?
Well, maybe. I did do the cooking, though. It was here all day. I mean, I did the cooking. So
all right.
First time
mashed potatoes, everything?
Mashed everything, yeah. The first time in 5 years, I used the oven, really.
I believe
to make a meal. We've made
I was going to say, we made shrimp cups
like
in there. Yeah,
but
exactly.
nothing of substance. So
Wow.
It was very nice. What did you ladies do?
We had Thanksgiving in our house, in our brand new house.
That's right.
So our first
exciting.
Thanksgiving there, we hosted it. So my boyfriend's family all came. So our table expands, so we were able to fully expand it out, and everyone had a seat at the table. And
very nice.
I did not burn the house down.
That's
the running joke, is that I will burn the house down. And fire extinguisher was right there, ready to go in the kitchen.
Just in case.
Just in case.
And everything was good.
Yes, everything was very yummy. Leftovers were the best.
Oh, yes, they are.
I love the leftovers.
I like them too. I know.
How about you, Jonesy? What'd you do?
I cooked. I cooked at my house. Yeah,
Wow,
the family was there. My mom. Yep. So it was
nice.
nice.
How's your mom
We
doing?
had a good time. She's doing very well.
Very good. Tell her I said hello.
I will. She's doing great. Thank you. It was good. It was. It was a nice, peaceful Thanksgiving.
It was. Now we had some snow the night before.
Oh, that was crazy, wasn't it?
We had a few issues here. I had a huge limb come down and hit the house.
Really?
Yeah.
My God.
Oh, that's scary.
Well, that explains the
awful.
That's scary.
Wednesday night, all of a sudden, I was just about to go to bed. It was about 8 o'clock. I was getting tired. I said, I'm going to relax. I'm going to watch the television. I'm going to watch the television. Wow. All of a sudden, it felt like a big windstorm came up. And then all of a sudden, boom, I heard this big, crash.
Wow.
Where did it hit the house?
Right in the front here.
It did?
In the front of the house. Wow. And then what happened, Heather Schindler's calling. What is Heather Schindler bothering me for? Look at this.
Doesn't she know what we're doing?
Doesn't she know what we're doing here, Heather Schindler? Oh. But anyway,
she wants to know why you went to bed at 8 o'clock.
Oh, she's watching now.
Or she's saying there's no way to cook there.
But all of a sudden, and if I had my little nativity scene out there, I put that nativity scene. I just put it out, that day because I wanted to catch before the snow came.
Right.
So all of a sudden, I went outside. The whole thing is right in the front of this glass window here. And it came right on that nativity scene. It crushed part of the nativity scene.
Oh no!
Chris Rogers, he's going to come up and take a look at it for me.
Oh,
of course,
good!
Thank God.
Wow.
But that kind of broke the fall of the limb, because otherwise, I think the limb would have went straight through the window.
Oh my God!
The screens all have holes in them.
Yeah.
So I got to get the screens replaced. In the springtime.
Wow.
So but it was almost lucky then that maybe.
Maybe that saved it. That's what I'm going for.
Wow.
Very good.
And I was thankful. I called my neighbor up, and he came over, and he sawed some of the branches off, and then he got a rope, so we were able to pull the limb off there. This all happened the night before Thanksgiving. And the I had to cook
an adventure.
Oh. So I had some adventure, yes.
That was quite the adventure.
Oh. Yes.
And I had just gotten home from Rochester. We were in Rochester for last week for the show.
Yes.
Right.
And
I have stories about that trip.
Never mind what happened in Rochester.
Stays in Rochester.
But we had a good time. We really did. It was a bunch of us, Christy
and you learned about the hashtag.
Yes, I learned about a hashtag. Yes.
You just learned about that?
Yes, I just learned about a hashtag.
When you have kids, you learn about those things.
Yeah, I didn't understand the hashtag. I learned the Twitter also. I took a class on Twitter.
Oh.
Yes. And how the usefulness of Twitter in the classroom.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, it was very, very informative.
Very
I
nice.
was happy about that. Oh, my. And then Friday night, we had Black Friday. Did you ladies go shopping at all? Or shopper?
I didn't go. I did last year, but I
did and I didn't. I wasn't. Typically, I go out right away. I didn't this year because of cooking and all that. Right. But no, we did go out Friday, but wasn't really for the Black Friday specials. It's because my oldest son has concerts coming up and he needs all new concert clothes.
So
I went out trying to
find concert clothes.
Nothing to do with Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of stay away from the stores.
Yeah, I didn't. Last year I did.
It was,
and it was crazy.
It was so crazy.
It's really not worth it. I don't know. To me.
Yeah.
You really get good sales anytime from now.
You do. You really do.
Watch flyers or whatever, if you really want something particular.
Yeah, you really do. So.
Yeah, so I also wanted to give a special birthday shout out. A couple of people had a birthday after mine, the day after Elisa Jarvis. Happy birthday, Elisa Jarvis. And also Steve Carroll.
Oh, happy birthday!
The Matt's here. It was like, hey, they were ecstatic when they found out the day after mine. So, but Friday night we also had the Parade of Lights.
Yes, that was very cold.
Very cold. I was a big gingerbread man.
You were the gingerbread man.
I was a gingerbread man.
I saw that picture.
Yes. I couldn't see anywhere where I was going. The poor kid that was Johnny Cologne, he was following me around with a wooden spoon. I kept bumping into him because I didn't know where it was. I couldn't see anything.
Guide.
Oh my goodness! So we're going to try. I'm going to try to put up a picture here on the screen for you. That was me with Barb Ursick. She also helps me out with the kids at school.
Nice. Yep.
So her and I right here on the screen, and then also another picture here on the screen of me as the gingerbread man. We'll come walking down Main Street. So
fast as fast.
Yes.
As fast as you can.
Well, that's what we tried for, but it was very difficult in that costume because I could only see what was right here, and I had to turn my entire body in order to see what was on the sides.
You never realize how much you use that peripheral vision.
No, you don't. Oh my goodness!
Yes.
Oh my goodness!
Right. Yes.
And then I had one of our students in school, Madison Hallam. She gave me this little shirt here.
Look at that!
Look at this. I was so impressed by this. WWE Studios present, and I guess her father had this shirt and gave it to me. I don't know if it was a birthday present or Thanksgiving present.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's very nice. Thank you, Hallams.
I know.
Very
nice. Into that wrestling.
Yeah, please. Did you check out the commercial?
Love it.
Live with Matt Countdown, the Christmas commercial.
Oh,
it's so out there. Yes,
it's so good.
Big preview commercial released on our Facebook page and YouTube channels over the weekend. Yeah, promoting you.
Oh,
yes.
Yes.
You better get on there. So last time you were here with Mike Tebow, last Christmas.
Oh, that's
we showed a picture of that.
Yes.
So we had fun with that.
Played some music.
Very nice, and of course, a lot of comments about our Rochester show. Bill Mayoris was going crazy. Bill Mayoris, he heckles me.
He does.
Every once in a while,
I believe it.
He's itching to get on here, and I think it's going to happen.
Come on,
Bill, let's go.
Bill, I think it's going to happen. He said he's a big fan of the show. He watches every week.
Bill, here in the middle.
But
I know.
He had some criticism. I don't know if constructive. He didn't particularly care for the segment of Charles Daly trying to make a circuit. He said it was almost as exciting as watching paint dry. Please, Bill.
Was Charles insulted?
I don't know. That's poor Charles.
I know.
But we had fun. We had a lot of fun. A couple of community notes before we get to your segment here, Joan.
Okay.
We're going to be
ready.
cooking.
I'm ready to cook.
It's the countdown to Christmas. Starting it off with Jonesy over here.
Kim.
What are we cooking with Kim today?
We're making a creamy artichoke and crab dip.
Oh,
yummy.
Oh, very good.
Yummy.
Okay, I'm looking forward to
Delicious.
trying that. This Friday night, they have taco night at the Palinville Firehouse. I got an invite. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to attend. I've got quite a few things going on this Friday because we also have the literacy fair
Yes.
at the school.
Yep.
So I
be
usually
there
try
for
to go to that. I think we're going to be selling yearbooks. I don't know. I've got to talk to Heather Schindler. Maybe that's why she was calling. I have no
Maybe.
idea.
See, and you didn't answer.
Oh, and this Saturday, we've got a very busy Saturday coming up. In the morning, we've got the CTA Walk for the Claws.
Yes,
Now, everybody saw the commercial with Nicole McLean. We can't get enough of Nicole McLean. She doesn't stop with Matt.
She's
Constant.
everywhere.
Everywhere is Nicole McLean. We can't get enough of her. So she'll actually be here. I think she's coming next week on the show. We'll probably talk about the Walk for the Claws.
Very good.
But that's this Saturday at 10 o'clock. So that's at the high school.
The high school.
Are you going?
Yes, I'm
You're
going. I'm all signed up to go.
I'll be there.
I'm so overbooked with stuff too.
I'll be there. And then I was invited by one of my little fourth graders to go watch the Littlest Angel production. There's some play they're putting on.
Oh, nice.
The
Where's
Bridge
that?
Street Theater or something, I think.
Oh,
It's at the
okay.
St. Luke's Church.
Yes, I heard about that. I saw
They're
it.
having
It's a
a play
flyer.
there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to that this Saturday as well. And I hope to bring Courtney Neer with me because we share the student.
There you go.
So I think her and I are going to be going to that.
Very
And
nice.
then we've also got Nicole Pagano.
Wow.
Her 10th anniversary of Creekside Adornings.
Yes, it
10
is.
years?
The same
10
day.
years.
Saturday.
That's Saturday, so I'm going to try to make it up there for her 10th
Go
anniversary.
buy some jewelry.
Wow.
I have to go up for 10.
Buy your wife something. You have yet to buy me anything.
You're not
After all, your birthday has already passed. But anyway, let's go. Countdown to
My
Christmas.
Christmas present.
Hey, jingity jing, it's Dominic the donkey. Jingity jing, the
Okay, here we are. We're
Christmas
back here. Our
donkey.
countdown to Christmas. Jonesy is here with us. All right, now what are we making here, Jonesy, for our first edition of our countdown to Christmas?
Making a creamy crab and artichoke dip.
Creamy
Very
crabs.
nice. Creamy
I like the
crab.
creamy crabs.
Matthew.
Creamy crab and artichoke
Don't ruin
dip.
my dip.
No, we're not
Yes.
going to ruin it yet.
Yes.
We're gonna
It's
go
delicious.
over how we're
It's
supposed to do
delicious.
this. I got the mixing bowl here.
Yep, and have
We've
it
got the
served with
knife
a nice
here.
cracker.
We've got the crab over here.
Okay, yes.
Now, what are we doing?
Matthew's going to have a job while I'm doing the mixing in the beginning. He is going
Should I
to
get
chop
my
up.
Should I get my apron here or what?
No, I think you're all
Are
good.
you sure?
I'm positive. You're
I
fine.
don't want to get my tie dirty.
All right, well, just be careful. All right, what Matt is going to do is he's going to chop up the crab. And I did buy the real crab meat.
So what
I
are we
didn't
putting
buy
in
the
here? Cream
imitation.
cheese?
This is a block of cream cheese.
Oh
yes.
my! Lots
So
of
that
cream
goes
cheese.
in first.
All right,
yep.
so we're gonna take the crabs.
And
What
the
are we gonna do
crabs
with it?
are, take a piece out so you can show
Oh
them.
my.
They're actually chunked crab meat, but it really needs to be cut down a little smaller. So take one of the chunks, pull it apart, it'll come apart.
Uh-huh.
Yep, see it? There.
Oh, yeah.
Now cut that like in half, because otherwise
Cut it
it's
in
too
half.
big. And while Matt's doing that with, I can't remember, how much is it? 8 ounces of crab meat. So that package is 8 ounces that I bought.
I gotta cut all this up.
Store. Yes.
I'll be here all day.
Well, you gotta cut fast.
Is it like this? Is good?
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, you want it to be a little chunky, so you can taste the crab nice
Right.
in the dip. And I am actually mixing here while
Like
Matt's
lobster.
doing that.
You could do probably lobster too, right?
You probably could, yeah.
Do a lobster
meat.
bisque or something here.
Yeah. Well, we're
Right.
not making soup here, Matt. We're making a dip.
We're making a dip.
Bisque
right.
is soup. Okay, don't listen to him. He's not Chef Taylor in the kitchen here. Okay,
I'm getting
so
better though. I cooked
you,
the turkey.
Hey, I know. I heard all about that. I'm very impressed.
I don't like touching this here.
Okay, I'm
Kinda
sorry.
like-
Well, cut fast, and then you won't have to
Oh,
touch it. Okay, so anyway,
I should have got my apron here.
maybe you should
I
have.
need an apron,
All right.
Jonesy.
And we have a cup of mayo with our block of cream cheese, 8-ounce
Where's
block.
Michelle Storrs? Now, where is she when we need her?
I know, and she could have done the cutting for me. She would have been a good assistant.
She could have got my apron for me.
That's true. Well, all right. So I'm smoothing the cream cheese and the mayo together.
Are,
a cup
are
and
these
a block
pieces
of cream
are
cheese.
okay?
Yes,
or
they're
am I-
perfect. Yep, they're perfect.
Oh,
Keep
God,
cutting.
I can't take touching this.
I know it's kind of yucky. It's a little slimy, but it doesn't smell the greatest. But it's delicious.
Smells
I
crabby.
promise. It certainly is crabby.
I don't like crabs.
Unlike me, I'm not crabby.
No,
I'm
me
very be happy.
I've been, turning over a new leaf. I'm very
you have?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so happy. I was worried about all that crappiness. It's not good for somebody.
No, we don't want any stress around here.
No, we don't.
We want to keep everybody happy here.
Now, our dip, it's nice and smooth.
All
the
right.
cream cheese and mayo, you want to smooth it. And then all you do, which is so easy, is add everything else.
So cream cheese and mayo.
Cream cheese
That's
and
some
mayo.
combination.
Yep. And now we're going to take
The crabs here.
the artichoke, which I bought a jar, and it was actually like 13 ounces, but the recipe says some weird, funky, like 13 and 3/4 or something.
Okay,
but
so 13.
I bought a 13-ounce jar of artichokes. They're actually marinated too. So I think that adds a little bit, a little
zing
flavor
to
it.
Right,
Yes.
a little zing.
And what I did was I just chopped them up because they come in sort of a big piece, and then that's I think that's too much.
Never
so
eaten
I
an
chopped
artichoke.
up.
Actually, that's not true. I did. Somebody, Mary DiStefano, made something with artichokes.
Did you ever have stuffed artichokes?
No.
Those are good too.
Something with pasta she had made.
Oh, do you
So
like artichokes?
I didn't mind it.
Okay.
I wanted to order it out.
Well, I know you're not a big veggie kind of guy, so.
I'm not a kind of veggie kind of guy.
I know you're not. Okay, so I added the artichoke, 1 jar of artichoke, marinated, chopped up, about 13 ounces.
Crab
and
is
if you
chopped.
would like, you can actually put the crab in. You can use your hands as
in.
long as they're clean. Yes.
Well, we did, but just pick them up.
Sure.
I don't even
Just
want
put
to
'em-
touch these things.
All right.
Oh,
Chef towel we have here.
look at
Then
this. Look
we're
at this little
going
crab
to-
I cut right up here.
I'm going to add, now this is smelly too, third
What's
of a
that?
cup of onion. Oof, that's poking because I cut it
Oh.
to bring to the show. A third of a cup of onion. And you're going to put this somewhere, right, so everybody knows.
We're going to put this
Everything that goes in
recipe
it?
right on the Live with Matt Facebook
good.
page, so everybody's going to be
3/4
able to find
of a
out.
cup.
They're counting down to Christmas here. I can't take the smell.
Okay, mixed.
Oh my God!
3/4 of a cup.
What is this? Mozzarella
shredded
cheese?
Parmesan.
Oh,
and it's
shredded
shredded. I
Parmesan.
don't know why they didn't want grated. It said shredded.
Shredded.
So
Well,
I
it
got
makes
the
it a little
shredded.
bigger, so you get the flavor.
Maybe that's what it is.
See, I know you know something around here.
All right,
How's
now
this,
really
all right?
mix that like you mean business, not.
Well, I'm trying.
You're not going to date it,
told me
Matt.
a
You're going to make it for dinner.
You told me a small bowl.
He's trying to smooth around with the
Well,
dip.
I am a smooth kind of guy.
Mix it up there. No, that's a good sized bowl. That's
Is it?
fine.
All right.
And then what you can do, I usually serve it, you could serve it with anything though, like pita chips, or I brought some crackers with a little bit of garlic and herb, so anything like that you could really serve it with.
Very smooth.
Or a little toast, you could put it on
Oh,
too,
yes.
would be nice,
We
you know,
love
after.
the little toast.
I know, I like those, they're nice.
Oh, yes,
and-
I like those little
but
milk
this is
toast.
perfect for like, Christmas
Very
Eve.
nice, yes, absolutely.
To have as a little appetizer, especially if you
Absolutely.
celebrate the Feast of Seven Fishes.
That's right.
Because that's what I'm going to
You
use
don't
mine
eat meat
for.
on. Oh, okay.
Right.
You don't eat meat
and
on
it's
Christmas
got the
Eve.
crab,
I don't
so
eat
that's
meat.
one of your fish then.
Very nice.
For your night, yeah. Or New Year's Eve. It's lovely for New Year's
I think
Eve.
Gina
too.
Berry's gonna like this recipe.
You think
I
so?
believe so. Yeah.
I know Gina Berry makes those raspberry bars.
Oh,
Did you
yes.
ever have those?
No, but maybe you
Oh,
should come on here and
Matt.
make it for us.
I think I should. When will I come back to cook? Maybe in the spring,
In
right?
the spring, yes.
Those
We
might be
do
okay
some
for the
cooking in the
spring.
spring, right?
It might
Exactly.
be okay for
yeah.
the spring.
All right, so we're gonna mix this
Okay,
up.
it's all mixed.
All right,
Yep.
so now we're gonna go to the oven and get stuff out, or what?
Yes, we are, because we
Okay,
have
so
one in
let's-
there already. And all you would do is put this in a pie plate, just so you know.
Okay, so
a
let's
regular
go to the
size
oven
pie
now.
plate.
There it is. It's beeping. We'll be right
Okay.
back out of the oven. Very nice, Jonesy.
Looks
Ooh,
lovely.
A little hot there still.
I
very
should have
nice.
left that. That's all right.
That's all right.
Okay.
So we're gonna take some of this. We're gonna put it on a cracker, right?
Yep.
All right. So let's put some on the cracker.
And these crackers, I must say, I was just telling Matt, are a little small. You could use a bigger
I think I cut this crab too much.
or a pita.
Where's Michelle Storrs? She's still in the
Now,
bathroom.
Here.
What's
I know,
going
she's
on
having
with
some
Michelle
problems
Storrs?
in the bathroom.
All right, so we're gonna try
Yeah,
one of these, right?
yes, 'cause
Okay,
those
here
are-
we go.
Okay, let's see.
Let's taste
Here's
it.
to the crab dip.
Mmm,
Good, right?
very tasty. I think I had like 3 or 4 crackers if that's what.
It's very good.
Mmm.
But you could use a little toast, something, maybe a little bigger, is
Mm-hmm.
what I'm thinking, than that cracker. But it was good. And it was easy
Very
to make,
good,
right?
yeah.
You could even make it, Matt.
Yes, I could.
You could. It'd be very simple.
Very tasty.
Don't
I
wait,
really-
though, to get an invitation from Matt for the crab dip. Don't wait. Make sure to eat.
Well, we might have a live with Matt party here. Christmas.
Oh, that'd be fun. Oh, I'd come. I'll even bring something if I come.
Yeah, very nice. I'm gonna taste one more.
Okay, go ahead.
Now, Would you serve this hot or
Yes.
or what?
Yep. Serve it hot.
Okay.
Right on the crackers. It's much better. If it gets cold, it gets a little bit thick. You know. So you want to serve it warm. Yeah.
Very
But
tasty.
it'll stay warm a while. You see, it's already.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's been sitting a little bit. And it's still really warm. So, but it's good.
Very good. So we're going to put this on the Facebook page.
Very good. Yes, the recipe. So then.
Well, thank you very much,
Here's
Jonesy,
to-
for coming here.
I know, and Merry Christmas. A little early, but it was nice to be here.
Very nice. Okay,
Thank you, Matt.
let's head over to the Christmas tree now,
Okay.
and we're going to preview, and let's get to what we're going to have the next week here.
Oh,
Ready?
right.
Here we go. Let's go.
Okay.
All right, now next week, Jonesy, thank you, Michelle Storrs, first of all, for joining us. Next week coming on, we have Liz Peterson.
Liz!
Continuing our countdown for Christmas here. And Liz Peterson is going to make us some, I'm sure, nice Christmas
she's a
dish.
wonderful cook.
Oh,
She
yes.
is.
Oh, Julia Childs all over again.
She is.
We got Courtney Neer returning and Nicole McElwain.
Oh, right. You have a
Big-
busy segment.
Big show next week, the countdown to Christmas.
All right.
Have a good week, everyone.
Thanks. Great
And
week.
thank you, Jonesy.